Namaste. I, Sheetal Singh, Assistant Professor in Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science at Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So, this is the third topic, and this is the continuation of the Pharmacology Unit 1. So, now we will study about the pharmacokinetics. Here, we will study about the absorption, distribution, metabolism, interaction, and excretion. So, let's start. So let's start from the definition of the pharmacokinetics. So pharmacokinetics is absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and bioavailability. As the word say, pharmacokinetics means how drug work in the body is the pharmacokinetic. What body does to drug is pharmacokinetic. So basically body does to drug is the pharmacokinetic. The factors influencing the effect of a drug are the route of administration, the rate of absorption, the distribution of the drug to the required site, the rate of biotransformation or metabolism, the presence of active metabolism, the rate of excretion. Then the absorption. To be effective, a drug must be absorbed except for a tropic and IV. This means drug have to cross cell membrane. The ability of the drug to cross the cell membrane is influenced by its solubility in water or fat, its size and shape. Now, the drug absorption of various are oral preparation like liquid is the fastest, then the suspension solution, then the powder, then capsule, then tablet, then coated tablet, and the slowest are the entire coated tablet. Now the absorption. As the word say, absorption. Drugs cross the membrane by filtration, only small water-soluble molecule which flow through the hydrophilic pore. Passive transport is the diffusion, that is from the high concentration to low concentration. Active transport is the energy and the carries are required to move not fat soluble substance across the cell membrane, that is the against the concentration gradient. Now the absorption, the absorption IV injection then delivered straight to the it delivered straight to the bloodstream and with a rapid action. All other routes need to be absorbed from the site of the administration. Speed of action depend on absorption time rate. Then the factor affecting the absorption rate is denoted by Ka, and the route of administration, blood supply to the site of absorption, formulation of the drug, gut transmit time, pH in the gut, and the solubility of the product affect the absorption rate. Now, the distribution. Drug in the bloodstream is distributed to the body, central compartment, major organs and the blood vessels. Low lipid solubility, hydrophilic, low volume of distribution, called low BD. Peripheral compartment are skin and fat stores. High lipid solubility is lipophilic and high volume of distribution is high BD. So the plasma protein binding, only free fraction can move to the target site. For example, 80% bound and 20% free. Then the dynamic process, that is the free drug move into the tissue. Protein bound drug is released into the plasma to maintain the ratio. ratio of free fraction versus ratio of plasma protein bounded remain constant. Drug vary in the degree to which they are plasma protein bound, that is greater than 99.9%. Now, next is the metabolism. Major organ of metabolism is liver. So, the metabolism is majorly take place in the major organ is liver, drug, enzyme pathway, then it in the liver is take place, and then there are three form like unchanged drug, then metabolites. Then the metabolites is an active metabolites or inactive metabolites. Now the metabolism. Major organ of metabolism is liver. Active metabolites are clinical or side effect. Inactive metabolites are high dose where the metabolism is active metabolites and low dose where the metabolites is inactive metabolites. Then the metabolism. Factor affecting the metabolism are genetic factor, other drug, then for example, cimetridine, ciproxan, then smoking, enzyme induction, inhibition like CREP 450 and other. Uh, some foods are also affect the metabolism. Liver disease affect the metabolism as the liver is the largest organ for the metabolism. Age factor is also affect the metabolism. First pass effect. The metabolism of a drug and its passage from the liver into the circulation. A drug given by the oral route may be extensively metabolized by the liver before reaching the systemic circulation. High first pass effect. The same drug given IV by passage the liver, preventing the first pass effect from taking place and more drug reaches the circulation. Metabolism. First pass metabolism, gut, then to the liver, then to the body, portal vein, and general circulation. The breakdown of a drug in the liver before it reaches the site of action. Oral dose may need to be higher than parenteral dose and prodrug. First pass pre-systemic metabolism, we can call it as metabolism of oral administered drug in a single passage through the gut wall and then to the liver is the first pass metabolism. Drug for which pre-systemic elimination is significant are for example, is propranolol and all these drugs. First pass elimination is reduced in several hepatic cirrhosis. First pass effect. Route that bypass the liver, sublingual, transdermal, buccal, vaginal, then rectal, intramuscular, then intravenous, subcutaneous, and uh, intranasal inhalation. Rectal route undergo a higher degree of first pass effect than the other route listed here. Elimination. Elimination is metabolism plus excretion of any drug is come under elimination. So the excretion. The process by which drug is removed from the body is the elimination. Primary by the kidney, by the gut, the skin like sweat, the lung from breathing and saliva. So the patient with the renal disease or renal dysfunction, like earlier heart disease, may require lower dose as the drug will be retained for longer than in normal patient. Now the bioavailability. Let's see the definition of bioavailability. It is defined as the extent to which active ingredients are absorbed and transported to the site of action. Factors are factor solubility, pharmaceutical formulation, pH, and food. Dose regimen. Factors determining doses are half-life, age, sex, body weight, and surface area, tolerance, and specific disease. Those regimens are OD, means once, BD means 12 hour, TDS means 8 hourly, and QDS means 6 hourly. PRN as required. Depot is weekly, monthly, or quarterly, and STAT as immediately. So these are the dose regimen. Plasma profile. Single dose plasma profile is there against concentration. It is the graph against the concentration and the time. So the concentration and time is plotted and the absorption is higher than the elimination is lower is study in this. Then the plasma level. Constant plasma level only with the constant IV infusion. Peak and tough in the plasma level with all other route of the administration due to absorption and elimination. Dose regimen are calculated to maintain the therapeutic plasma level. Now the plasma profile, drug plasma profile is versus drug concentration and the time. So now the half-life. Refer to the time required for the body to eliminate 50% of drug is the half-life. It is important in planning the frequency of dosing. Short half-life is 2 to 4 hours, needed to be frequently. Long half-life, 21 to 24 hours, required less frequent dosing. Note, it takes 5 to 6 hours lives to eliminate approximately 98% of the drug from the body. Liver and kidney disease patients may have problem of excreting a drug. Difficulty in excreting a drug increase the half-life and increase the risk of toxicity. Implications may require frequent diagnostic tests and measuring renal and hepatic function. Half-life is the time in which a measured concentration effect declined by 1/2. Measured in 3 ways. First, plasma half-life. Second, biological effect half-life. Third, biological half-life. Plasma half-life. Time in which the plasma concentration falls by 1/2. Influenced by various factors, tissue diffusion, protein binding, and renal excretion. While biological effect half-life is time in which a pharmacological effect of the drug and any effect of the active metabolite has declined by 1/2. For example, for antibiotics varies with each infection. Biological half-life is time in which a total amount of drug in the body after equilibrium of plasma with other compartments, fat, muscles is halved, measured using the radioisotope rate of excretion. Steady rate concentration is the plateau concentration. Rate of input of drug to the body is matched by the rate of elimination. Has to be in therapeutic range to maintain effect and affect by half-life of drug. Therapeutic index is devised by NLH, maximum tolerant dose upon minimum curvative dose is the therapeutic index. Give indication of safety, especially applicable to the antibiotics, defines safety in the relation to efficacy. So this is all about the drug and the source of drug and pharmacokinetic we have studied in this. Hope you will understand the video. For any query, you can comment below. Thank you and namaste.